Time for another figure review. Alright guys, so this is another figure courtesy of my good buddies down at Collecticon.com. As you can tell, this is the Mega House GEM series Naruto Uzumaki from Naruto Shippuden. This figure comes in at 7.87 inches and is a 1/8 scale figure. Just wanted to take a good look at the box. You guys can get a little glance at some of the different features of this figure, because the main attraction is definitely the Hokage attire, the jacket, but it does have other different features as well, different faces, and I'm going to show you a couple of them and a couple different poses and stuff that you could do, kind of mainly with the face though. Now this figure, compared to my Portrait of Pirate figures, is definitely not on the same level. As you can see, the face definitely isn't exactly like Naruto, and as far as like the scaling goes, it's kind of similar. Like when you put them next to your figures, you can kind of see, okay, well, Naruto's about a 15-16-year-old boy, and if you would put him next to these giant pirates, you know, a lot of these pirates are really tall, it kind of fits and it kind of makes sense. So if you want to put it on your shelf next to these figures, it'll pretty much fit. I mean, it won't be like exactly like them, you know, as far as size go, but for the most part it definitely is a similar scale. Now as you can see, a little bit more of a close-up. Again, the faces of these, I would probably say one of them looks very similar. As you can see, that's the base right there, Uzumaki Naruto. That's definitely one of my favorite little things regarding this particular figure, because that actually looks pretty freaking awesome, and it has the spiral. As you can see, it has a stand as well there, because when you put on the Hokage jacket, it needs to be I guess a little bit more propped up, because it gets a little bit more heavier and it'll collapse over. So that little stand right there, the see-through stand you just seen, definitely helps there. Now this face is probably the most similar face to the actual look in the series, in the anime or the manga. This is Dark Naruto. This is when he's testing himself. You can definitely see the face. It looks a little bit more similar to what it looks like in the actual series. Not identical, and that's probably my main complaint with this figure, is that the faces don't look identical. But nonetheless, this is probably the best Naruto figure out on the market. But one of the things I definitely enjoy about this figure is the textures. If you look at his coat, and you kind of just like, if you touch the coat or whatever, it definitely has a nice texture to it, and that's definitely probably the best thing about this figure for me in particular, is that I really like the textures. They look really nice. As you can see now, this is Hokage Naruto. This is him with the Hokage jacket, and this is probably the best pose out of all of them to put your Naruto figure on display. It looks awesome, it looks epic, and at the same time it also has a stand holding it up. As you can see, I'm giving you a few different angles of how it will look really awesome. This is an over the head one. I guess it would have been cool if you could have switched up the hand thing a little bit, like maybe have his hands doing different things, because then this one is pretty much just him about to do a jutsu while he's jumping back, which is cool because you get like a stop motion statue, as you can see right there, that's holding up the figure, because unfortunately I think the figure will pretty much collapse if you don't have that little stand there holding him up in the back. But nonetheless, definitely an awesome figure, and I definitely would say if you want a Naruto figure, this is probably the best option you can get. It's a very nice scale, pretty much similar to the One Piece Portrait of Pirates, but not there. I would definitely say it's not on the level as far as quality goes as the One Piece Portrait of Pirates figure, but it is pretty freaking awesome. And again, this is the best Naruto figure out there on the market, with a nice size, and it's not small. You will not be disappointed by the size being, you know, smaller than you expected, because it's pretty nice sized. And as a whole, it's just a freaking awesome figure if you want to get a good Naruto figure. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that this is a better figure than some of the Portrait of Pirates ones? Do you think that this is the best figure I've shown thus far, if you really enjoyed it? Or will you be picking this up? If you want to pick this one up, then I definitely recommend you go to Collecticon.com. Link will be in the description, so you could pick one up and, you know, let me know what you think of it. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Naruto Uzumaki. I'm Finebworld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.